My top 5 most valuable Funko Pops. And welcome to Funko Force. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my 5 most valuable pops. So, just a disclaimer, this is not going to include non-pops, well, that aren't pop, like, brand, because it will be including, like, rides and stuff. There is one item that would have made the list if I was doing everything, so I will show you guys that, but that won't count for the list. So, yeah, I don't really have that much to say. This is just the 5 most valuable pops in my collection. I'm going off what the Funko app says, so for the con stuff, it might be different because all of these are shared. So the price might be a little different, so I don't know. I'm just going off what the Funko app says, but it might be a little different, really, if I were to sell these with the con products. But, yeah, let's just get started. So, my 5th most valuable pop, I'm going to give you guys some hints before I pull it out. This is from New York Comic Con, and it was shared with Amazon. And it's from a show that's one of my favorites. And it is Dwight Schrute holding the bobblehead of himself. This pop is great. It's probably, yeah, this is probably my favorite Office pop because the detailing is crazy. And, I mean, this was a great con exclusive. I mean, it's not too different from the common, but what they added, the little bobblehead, it's great. So, I have the Funko app here. Right now on the Funko app, this is worth $38, so that's pretty good for something I paid $15 for. That more than doubled in value, so, yeah, there's my 5th most valuable pop, Dwight Schrute. Okay, so now for my 4th most valuable pop. This pop, I keep it out of the box. It is a pop ride from San Diego Comic-Con, which was shared with Box Lunch, and, yeah, I didn't get it when it initially released, but I got it with, I think, lunch money. So here it is. This is Moana and Pua on boat. This normally is $40, so that's one reason for the price. The price is only $43, which is quite a bit, but because this was $40, I mean, that's only $3 more than I would have paid for it. So, that's kind of why this pop is so valuable, and same with another thing on this list. It's really just because of how expensive it was. Normally, if it's from a con and it's this expensive, it's not going to go down, but it's not going to go up much. The main reason I got this is because I think the Pua and the Hey are really cute, but $40 is not a great price for this just because of how small it is. And I just don't really like it when Funko prices these rides so expensive just because it's from a con. But this is a pretty neat one, and it is worth $43, so it is $5 more expensive than Dwight Schrute. So, yeah, that's my 4th most expensive pop. And then this next one actually is the only pop on this list that's not from a con. But something I want to mention first is that, it actually, Dwight Schrute wouldn't have been on the list if I included non-pop products. Because this golden dragon from Paka Paka is actually worth $48. I pulled this in my video you might have seen, and it said it was a bonus figure, and I didn't really know what that meant. But on here it says it's $48, which is crazy for something I paid $6 for. I don't think anybody would actually pay $48 for this unless you're like a completionist. But I just wanted to mention that because it's not on the list because it's not a pop. But my other item that is worth $48, which is tied with that dragon, it is the scented Tiki Stitch. This is from the Lilo & Stitch box that released like probably like November of 2018. So it's kind of old, I guess. But this is my favorite pop in my collection because it's one of my first pops. I got it for Christmas. I got the box for Christmas. And I loved what was in the box, which is why I continued to get them when they were releasing at Hot Topic, like the Dumbo, Nightmare Before Christmas, Lion King, such like those. But yeah, this pop has incredible detail, and this is really what has made me get all these Stitch Pops that have been releasing. It's just because this one, I just like it a lot. And it's the scenting, or because it's scented, it smells like pineapples, and I haven't really smelled it recently, but when I got it, I remember the smell, and it was really nice. And yeah, Lilo and Stitch is my favorite movie, and this is my favorite pop. I just love it a lot. And it's worth $48, which is quite a bit, because the box was probably only like $30. So this pop is worth more than what you would have paid for the box. So yeah, I'm glad I have this, because this is definitely my favorite pop. So the next one, this one is a Pop Town, hint hint. It is from New York Comic Con this year, and it was shared with Box Lunch. And you can probably see it as I'm trying to pull it off the ground. So yeah, you've probably already guessed what it is. This is the Kevin with Up house, Pop Town. This house is crazy detailed. I love the detail on this house. It's so good. I kind of wish it didn't have the balloons, because I feel like the balloons kind of just make it look weird, because the balloons weren't this big in the movie. And I know they want to make those tiny little balloons, but I kind of wish the house just didn't have the balloons, and then I feel like it would have been better. But the main reason a lot of people got this was because it's the only way to get the Kevin pop. And Kevin is the bird from Up, who they find in the movie. And this pop is very colorful, and I really like it. That's mainly the reason I got this. But I'm actually glad I got it, because the house is really detailed, and they go really nice right next to each other. And Up items are very valuable, as you'll see from my first item on this list that's the most valuable. But this item is $50. It's worth $50, which is how much I paid for it. So it's not worth any more than you would have paid for it. So, yeah, really the only reason it's this high is because of how much it initially cost. And these normally don't go up in price that much, because they're so expensive. A lot of people don't buy them or wait for them to go on sale. So that's why they aren't really sold out. Like, you could maybe get this. It might still be online. But yeah, that's Kevin with Up House, worth $50. And then a lot of you might know what my most valuable item is. This is also one of my favorites, and I feel like an item having a high value, in my mind, that makes it a little bit better, because it's nice having a high value item in your collection. But this is also shared with Box Lunch. It's also from Up. It's also my only 2-pack. And I was very lucky to get this, because actually my Box Lunch opened a few weeks after San Diego Comic Con, which is what this is from. So I was worried I couldn't get it, because it sold out online super quick. But luckily, I got through like right when they opened, right after they had the grand opening, and I was able to get Carl and Ellie. This is from Up, and this is of course them when they're kids from the beginning of the movie. This is worth $135. That's what it says on the Funko app. I know this is maybe a little bit less, about $120, but that is still crazy, because actually, because I got this today, my Box Lunch opened, they were having everything, I think it was 30% off, like everything in the store, because it just opened. So I got this for like $21, and now it's about $120. So I basically, this is about $100 more valuable than what I paid for it, and I think it's just because these characters are so cute. Up is very beloved, especially the beginning, which is what these are from. And the figures are just great, because they're new sculpts, which is good, because Funko, they've gotten lazy on some of their con exclusives and just done variants, which I don't like most of the time, unless I don't have the normal version of the pop. But, yeah, I just think you can't deny how good of a design this is, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but here's a closer look at them, Carl and Ellie. They're just very cute, very movie accurate, and Up Pops are really popular, which is why, like, Some of them, like Russell, is worth, I think, like $80. This is worth $135 on the Funko app. I should probably get a 2-pack protector to put it in, but I'm probably never going to sell this because it is one of my favorites in my collection. So, yeah, there you have it. That is my top 5 most valuable pops. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a nice time in self-quarantine. I know it's kind of hard to make Funko videos, but I will be making one once, WonderCon. I'm gonna probably be ordering from Funko Shop, getting the things I want from that. So that, that might be my next video, or I don't know, might be something else, might be like a collection video. So yeah, thank you for watching. That was my 5 most valuable pops. Make sure to stay safe, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Funko Force out.